let's take a look at how to compute markups. And these would be used in companies with multiple products. So here's our example. We've got manufacturing costs, variable and fixed, selling and administrative, variable and fixed. Our average total assets are 7.5 million. We want a rate of return of 10% of those average total assets, right? So we want an average profit, or a desired profit would be 7.5 million times 10%. So 750,000 is our profit, okay? And so we calculate our markup based on a base of costs. And so we compute the markup as a percentage, and we get that percentage by taking all of the costs that are not included in the base, add on the desired profit, and then divide that by the costs included in the base. So let's say we wanted to compute our markup based on variable costs. So the costs not included in the base would be the fixed costs. So our fixed costs are the fixed manufacturing plus the fixed selling and administrative. And then we would add to that our desired profit, which we said was the 750,000, 7.5 million divided by 10. And then we're going to divide that by the costs included in the base, which are the variable costs, the 250 manufacturing and the 250 variable selling. So add together the costs not included in the base, the fixed cost and the desired profit, and then we're going to divide that by the 500,000 variable costs, and we arrive at a markup percentage of 330,000. Okay. Next, we want to take a look at what's our markup based on total manufacturing costs. So the costs not included in the base would be our selling and administrative expenses. So the variable plus the fixed selling and administrative expenses. Add to that our desired profit, which is 10% of our average total assets, or 750,000. The costs included in the base would be our manufacturing costs, the 250 variable manufacturing costs and the 350 fixed manufacturing costs. So the costs not included in the base, the selling and administrative costs plus the desired profit, comes to 1,550,000. Divide that by the total manufacturing cost, because that's the base. And we get, as a result, when we divide 1,550,000 divided by 600,000, 258% would be our markup percent. Okay. Break that down and figure out how much is the markup to cover the unassigned costs. We would take the unassigned costs and divide that by the total manufacturing costs. So our unassigned costs, if we're talking about total manufacturing costs, our unassigned costs are the selling and administrative. Okay, so we would take the 250 variable plus the 550 fixed selling and administrative, and then that would be divided by our manufacturing costs. So 800,000 divided by 600,000 tells you that 133% is the markup to cover our unassigned costs. And then last, we want to get the markup to cover the desired profit. So then we would just take the desired profit of 750,000, which is the 10% times the average total assets of 7,500,000, and divide that by the base, which was the total manufacturing cost, the variable plus the fixed. So 750 divided by 600,000 gets you to 125%. So that's the breakdown of the 258%. 133% is to cover all the non-manufacturing costs, and then 125% is the markup to cover the desired profit.